Hey guys, Jengar here. Welcome to today's realistic review in which we are taking a look at the French F6F-5 Hellcat, American plane put in the French tree as the French of course were liberated. They needed planes and they had some American planes offered to them. Now the Hellcat isn't all that bad to have that offered to you. 3.7 battle rating on the plane, and this is a fast plane. It is actually the fastest plane in the French tree up until this point, as the BF-109 here falls for my energy trap. We are gonna see if we can blow him out of the sky with our 50 cals. Yes we can, and there goes our first kill. As we take it up, look around and reset for another target. Now maximum speed on this plane, like I said, are the fastest of the French planes so far. 550 at sea level, 486 at 4500 meters and 450 at 6500 meters. Now the performance of this plane is good on all altitudes, but it's best at the higher altitudes. Above 3000, 4000 meters, this plane does purr like a kitten. It is very happy there, and even on the lower altitudes though. Despite that being better on the higher altitudes, it does very well. Top speed in a dive is 805 for the red line, but it can go up to 890 before it rips. Maybe even a little further, but I crashed into the ground before it actually ripped. And I didn't feel like climbing up so high again. So 890 is what I saw, and it may go a little bit faster, but then it will rip apart. Stall speed in this plane is 150, which is not bad at all for such a big heavy plane. Pretty nice for stall maneuvers, as you just saw me do with the F4. Now this P-47 here though seems damaged, and it looks like he's making his way to the other column, but actually seems like he wants to crash now that he sees me coming, but I give him no such opportunity. We kill him before he can kill himself. Now this plane has decent handling in a dive to up about 650 kilometers an hour. There is control stiffening after 650, after 700 especially in the roll rate, but the elevator stays decently functional and will only start to become real stiff above about 750 kilometers in a dive. So you have decent elevator, but the maneuverability in that dive does suffer at the end of it, from around 600 kilometers an hour. So it's decent handling in a dive. But the firepower is good. You have 650 cals with 2400 rounds, which means you have 400 rounds per gun. Great ammo load, really nice. Acceleration is also decent in the horizontal and quite good in a dive. Energy retention is also very good in the horizontal. I really was surprised by that. Fantastic energy retention, but not in the vertical. Not in the vertical. The plane is very bad in the vertical. Its climb rate is not good, and the energy retention in the vertical is also not good. Especially if you're maneuvering in the vertical, you will bleed speed then. But that's life. Climb rate on the plane is average. You need some extensive side climbing to become the highest plane. As I got a blind hunt in the meantime on me, and that was as I was going for their airfield. I was in the middle of the clouds. I tried to haul my ass back to clear skies, because with a blind hunt on you, you don't want to be in the clouds. You don't see people quick enough. You need to get your ass out of the clouds if you get a blind hunt on you, and you got to get clear visibility all around you. This guy caught me just as I was on the edge of the clouds, but I was far enough that I could see him coming from the clouds at about 1.3 kilometers. He wasn't going fast enough. I was already going in a straight line in a little bit of a dive, so he couldn't surprise me. And in the ensuing encounter we kick his ass, which is nice because we kick his ass just before another plane arrives on the scene, and this is actually the last plane on the enemy team, and lo and behold it's one of those premium German P-47 47s. They seem to be, well, they seem to have multiplied or something, I don't know, but there is a lot of them lately. Maybe it has to do with the French trees, and the French tree, and a lot of P-47 pilots want to abuse it at the moment, fighting against the French, and probably getting a lot of kills, because I've seen some good German teams kicking French ass. Although I have been trying to stay out of that. Shooting them down and seeing myself to the end of the match, whether won or lost. Anyway, we avoid him in the initial couple of turns, and we're gonna turn in here again. But let's talk about the plane for a little bit more. The turn time, depending on the speed, is mostly average, but sometimes it can be bad if you become too slow. But the turn time is not good in a general sense. The flaps do help a little bit, and you have some flaps on this plane. They rip off at about 550 kilometers an hour. That is your maximum speed at sea level, so you will have a hard time ripping these flaps off unless you are in a dive. Now the roll rate is also average. It is not fantastic, but it is not bad either, especially if you have a little bit of speed on you. The roll rate can be average, like I said, but it can be bad if you become slow. So again, it is not fantastic, the roll rate. So I would say overall the maneuverability is no more than average, even when you're fast. And that is something to take into account. You need to use this plane as a boom and zoomer. You need to keep it fast. Speed is your ally in this plane, and you gotta think really hard before you give up any speed in this plane to go for a target. You gotta make a well calculated decision. Let's see, what else do we have. Now the overheating is not really an issue on this plane. It cools off very easily, and sometimes you do overheat after some shenanigans at lower speeds, but it's easily manageable. The plane is a big target though, it's a big plane, and it's easy to get hit, so be aware of that. Keeping it fast is another answer to that. The plane is versatile though. It can have bombs, it can have rockets, it can have combinations of bombs and rockets. You can leave it like this as a pure fighter. There's a lot of versatility in this plane, and the roles you can use it for. So all in all, that is fantastic. So it's good for grinding, I would say, if you want to grind. If you want to grind, this is an excellent plane for it. Because you can choose the roles you want to perform. Now the P-47 at the moment when he is the target doesn't do so well in evasive maneuvers, and he easily goes down in my first few shots. We try to get the ground targets, but we don't get there in time. We get first place in the team, and we turn this fight around from a seeming loss as our team got slaughtered early on, but we saved the day. Let's see what kind of rewards we got for that performance. We got Final Blow, Last Man Standing, Terror of the Sky, and Bulletproof, 87,000 Silver Lions and almost 7,000 research points. I'll see you in the conclusion. Hey guys, so here we are after the match. Now it's always a joy to fly a Hellcat. There is more Hellcats in the game. I flew out a lot of them, and this one is just as good. It has French colors, but it's an American plane. It has the same performance as the American one, and the 50 cals do their thing. It's fantastic boom and zoomer, a lot of fun to fly in. It is very good when it's fast and you keep it fast. Make sure not to give up your speed very quickly, because it is your best guarantee for survival. And yeah, you gotta keep that up, and if you do that, you will get chance after chance on opponents. You just need to side climb to get to the higher altitudes, because this plane doesn't have the best climb rate. But if you do side climb and you're patient and you're disciplined with your speed, you'll have a lot of fun in this plane, and you'll be difficult to kill. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video, do leave me a comment, And if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel.